Hey guys, in this lecture I'll show you how to create social media lower thirds. Let's go and see them first, then come back to start our lecture. First thing, as usual, create a new composition, duration 8 seconds. First I'll import Facebook logo. I'll drag it down here on my timeline. Select it and hit S on my keyboard to get the scale control. Then scale it down, say to 18%. Okay, now I'll start animating the logo. My time indicator is at the beginning of my timeline. I'll set the scale value to 0. Click on the stopwatch beside scale. Go forward. Then set the scale value to 18. Select both keyframes at Easy Ease. Then go to the speed graph editor and drag this point inward. Then I'll open up the transforms, go to the rotation control, drag my time indicator to the beginning of my timeline, set the rotation value to -90, click on the stopwatch beside rotation, go forward, then set the rotation value to 0. Select both keyframes and add Easy Ease. Then go to the speed graph editor and drag those points inward. And by doing this, we are done with animating the logo. And now we will start creating and animating our shapes. I'll turn on the grid from here. Select the pen tool from the tools bar. I'll draw a shape of a fill and no stroke. I'll make one click here, another one down here while holding Shift key, and a third one here also while holding Shift key. Then release the Shift key and make the last click here. Select the shape layer and drag it down below the logo. Then move its anchor point to the middle left using Move Anchor Point panel. I'll change its fill color to the blue color of Facebook logo. Then select the layer, hit S on my keyboard to get the scale control. Turn off the constraint button. Then set the scale X value to 0. Click on the stopwatch beside scale. Go forward. Then set the scale X value to 100. Select both keyframes at Easy Ease. Then go to the speed graph editor and drag this point inward. Now let's see how that will play. Okay, now I will duplicate this shape layer using Ctrl or Command Z. Then hit S on my keyboard. Turn off the keyframe for now. Then drag down both X and Y values. I think this looks good. Now I'll copy this scale X value. Then drag the time indicator here. Set the scale X value to 0. Then click on the stopwatch beside scale. Go forward. Then paste the X value we have just copied. I'll select all those keyframes at Easy Ease. Then go to the Speed Graph Editor and drag those points inward. Maybe I'll drag those keyframes here. Okay, then now I'll change this shape layer fill color to white. And last thing, enable motion blur to all these layers. Now let's see how this will display. Great! And now we are done with the first part of this social media lower third. Let's proceed with the second part right away, next lecture.